Thank you very much, Mr. Adian, for having me here. Yeah, it's a very important question. At the global level, we can see that the development of global democracy today has been colored by some phenomenal trends or dynamics. The rise of post-truth politics, as you said before, has colored the nature and the contexture of contemporary democracy, not just in some areas, but at the global level in Indonesia. Indonesia is part of this development, of this dynamical and dialectical situation. So the question is, what is actually the nature of post-truth politics? Post-truth politics reflects some terrible development in our social and political realms, like the emergence of fake news, disinformation, misinformation, and another category of propaganda that destruct the nature of the truth itself. So our contemporary democracy has been colored by this situation, by this circumstance. Indonesia today is also facing the same phenomenon, and we can see that everywhere, especially in the digital world, the obstacles facing our democracy is truly real and very severe. And this year, it's very, the tension of the politics is relatively higher because Indonesia will be facing the upcoming elections. And it's very interesting because some people try to provoke the campaign situation using the identity politics, and also the others employ the disinformation politics. They try to widespread fake news or produce any propaganda based on false information. Yeah. But another thing I need to propose in this situation is that the regional phenomena, the rise and the emergence of authoritarian, neo-authoritarian power in Southeast Asia has been the new trend in this region. As you see that the return of Marcos family in the Philippines. Bongbong Marcos has won the election last year in May 2022. And some scholars in the world argue that it reflects the return of the authoritarian power in the Southeast Asia. And the common phenomenon has happened also in Thailand, the coming back of Thaksin Shinawatра's family into the political realm. As we remember, that Thaksin Shinawatra was got away from the power after some turbulences. Yeah, they say that this is because of the power of the military and also some civilian oligarchs in Thai. But we see that this is a part of the political dynamics in Southeast Asia that has colored the development of democracy in this region. And the question is it possible that Indonesia will be getting trapped into the same trend? That's a question. And now we have three candidates in the upcoming elections. We have Anies Baswedan representing the right-wing voters, and Ganjar Pranowo, let's say, he's representing the moderate, the nationalist populations. And in the same line, we have also Prabowo Subianto representing the nationalist populations. But the difference between Ganjar and Prabowo is that Prabowo is coming from the past. I mean that he was one of the Cendana family, and people consider him as the representation of the return of Cendana family into this politics. I see some possibilities that it could be our reality in the future, that Prabowo will be the champion of the elections. If we see the regional trend, like the coming back of the Marcos family in in the Philippines, or Thaksin's family in Thailand, and some other authoritarian rulers in this area. So I'm not saying that Prabowo is could be one of these authoritarian rulers. No, I'm not. But Suharto was. He was a great symbol of authoritarianism in Indonesian history, and Prabowo is one of the, or as part of his family members. I think people could be very easily understanding that yes, Prabowo will be this. Yeah, let's say will be the real. What I could say, that Prabowo will be a great sign of the return of this Orde Baru. Yeah, but I do believe Prabowo will see the politics and employ some very democratic principles when he could be in the power in the next elections. So as I mean that Indonesia, yes, now we are in trouble from the substantial perspective of democracy. But for those who are concerning with the procedural aspects of democracy, they will not see any problems with this development. I mean, if Prabowo wins the elections, I found no problems at the procedural level. Maybe some people or the middle class will see that, yes, there is a chance for any people could be hard to apply their political rights or their civil liberties. It's too far. But Indonesia, yes, we are now at the crossroad. Let's say we don't know where to go, to the right or to the left the directions. Let's see, it depends on the result of the elections. But I am just actually afraid of if the right-wing populations will win the elections, that is the true problem for Indonesia. I have no worries about Prabowo or Ganjar. I'm still convinced that Indonesia is running on the right track. We are in a good trajectory ahead of 2045. I mean that we have a golden moment in the future, and we will get there. I do believe this. Yeah. Now some people try to problematize the very current dynamics, the rise of dynastic politics. When President Jokowi proposes his own son to be the candidate of vice president for Mr. Prabowo. And they say, oh, it's the true reflections of the dynastic politics. Could be so, but the electoral politics is far different from the theoretical aspect. I mean that the scholar's perspective is much different with the lay people's perspective. The people in the grounds, they will see not so deeply like the scholars. They see what's going on the surface. So when Prabowo with his Gemoy style, yes, it's very attractive. I mean that in the electoral situation, that's a very interesting strategy. Ganjar Pranowo is also has a very big chance, opportunity to win the election because he represents the moderate, the moderate and the nationalist populations. We have believed that yes, these two candidates are the best for Indonesia in the next near future or far future. But democracy today, I do believe, is still running on the right track.